Alright, so I was watching the CL gameplay and I realized I have like no idea like what half of the mechanics in this game are right now compared to the old games. It's very confusing to me. At least I haven't looked into any of it. That's why it's pretty confusing. But I found this Google Doc inside of the Melty Discord. Like I went through the trenches to get that shit, bro. I had never going back in there unless I need to again. Just scroll past these spoilers real quick. I'm not familiar with like CL. I haven't played CL. I've only played against her, so I don't know what her moves are. So they got this on here. It's actually really nice, surprisingly. They have like her inputs and everything and her new moves. Or I don't know how many new moves she has. But like I don't know what the moon gauge does at all. There's 2 meters in this game. The moon gauge and then the actual gamer gauge at the bottom. So like I'm gonna try to figure out what this is with this right here. I think that EX guarding is not, it's like not in this game. So instant guarding isn't in this game from what I was looking at. We'll see when we actually like watch the video though. Alright, let's see. So obviously the shields here. L shield may exist, but it's unknown if EX shield exists. What was this? It said, where's the info at? Well, this it has the new character in it. Like I saw her, Noelle, yeah. So they just updated this like if yesterday, not 2 days ago. So like Held Shield isn't. We don't know if that's a thing yet. A shielding confirmed to heal back health and red power. Hold on, let me turn this music off. They don't have a timestamp, bro. Oh my goodness. It's just like you're gonna watch the whole thing and see this yourself. You got no timestamp, bro. Damn, this is a long time ago. July? It's already September. It's been 2 months. Let me see. So I actually like the thing about these gameplay trailers is I haven't watched the analysis on any of these yet. So I haven't seen most of these mechanics, but like there's a lot of depth from what I'm seeing. That a lot of like I played Melty Blood. Play I guess present tense Melty Blood, and I didn't notice a lot of these mechanics. Like, so he went into heat here, is what I'm assuming, right? Maybe. Yeah. I think it would be cool if they like just timestamp this so I didn't have to like watch the whole thing. But I'm not really complaining. It's just a suggestion. But I guess I don't need a whole like visual to see that mechanic. Shield counter works like F Moon shield counter, but the input is still unknown. Press an attack to follow up. I always found like shielding in Melty Blood. I'm still not comfortable with doing it myself, to be honest. And like following up, not the act of shielding, but following up on shields, especially like the difference between regular shield and EX shield. It's still kind of confusing to me. So like hopefully I don't want it to be easier per se, because like I don't really have a gauge on it myself, to be honest. But it feels kind of weird to me. Oh, is this just like 13-second clip. Oh snap, that's loud. Damn, July, man. I'm still not over that. It's been like 2 months. This game is coming fast. Shield counter will act as F Moon's shield counter in that it'll be the same shield attack animation regardless of how you shield, which is different from H Moon shield counter. Has a different attack animation for when you shield low. It's still unclear how the shield counter is performed, however. Multiple follow-ups on shield counter, one being regular SC from F Moon, and the other new attack being the teleport into JC. Reverse beat, yeah. There doesn't seem to be a reverse beat indicator. Air chain using a reverse beat. Yeah, I feel like if they had like a GIF, GIFs would be cool. Like as a suggestion, GIFs would be cool. Uh, so you don't have to watch the whole video to know what you're looking at. Especially as someone, I guess someone who is a casual wanting to get in this game into this game may or may not actually watch this or read this. Like this doesn't seem like that's their target audience, but it would be helpful. Because I've been playing Melty for a few months now and I'm kind of comfortable with it, but like I have trouble visualizing like what air chain we see our air chain using a reverse beat. So like this is an air combo, I'm assuming, that has reverse beat in it. And also shield counter as well. Yeah. I rarely use shield counter in F Moon, so I'm not really sure. Like I think isn't F Moon where it like automatically shields and like counters? Is that what shield counter is? I guess that makes sense. It's kind of intuitive, I guess. Drift from neutral jump. Tono drifts forward after his neutral jump before he does JC. What is that? It's gonna be loud again. He drifts forward with his neutral jump, so like his neutral jump still angled is what they're saying? Yeah. So right here, this is his neutral jump. It's like it's angled. Is that what drift means? I'm assuming. That's does that mean that's how everyone's works? Or hmm. Interesting. See, it's like little stuff like this that I just didn't even know. F meter charge, I know what that is. It's just you can basically just the key charge from Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Fighters key charge is just this because this game came out first. Some health you need health to regen meter with the meter charge. It appears it costs some health to regen meter with a meter charge, but any health spent on charging meter is recoverable. So it's basically just gray health, does not damage red health. It may be a meter charge. It may be that meter charge is available under 2 bars, and that when you are over 2 bars, you can go into heat or blood heat. Yeah. Heat can be performed 2 bars a meter. With the existence of meter charge below 2 bars, it may be that heat requires a minimum of 2 bars in order to activate heat. Allows arc drive to be performed when active. So the super. It is available or activated from the ground. The character jumps up and does a burst animation. Yeah. The meter turns blue and drains 0. They haven't explained the meter though. Like I still don't. I'm kind of confused as to what the meter even is for, because like the moon gauge, the I guess I should say the moon gauge, not the meter, because the meter is at the bottom. But the moon gauge, like sometimes I think EX moves are what use the moon gauge, but then I guess just like supers? No, I have to see. Because sometimes you would like whenever they here, you look at this gameplay. So like she just bursted here. That's bloody. So hmm. Because now they don't have any bars. It's just like just like in actress again. Like that's the exact same way it works in actress again too. So I don't know what the moon gauge is for. It's like very confusing to me. And then blood heat, we know about that already. Timer stops, yeah. Arc drive, 3 bars while in heat mode. Max does not seem to be making a return. Oh yeah, Max. That was very confusing to me afterward. I was like, there's another meter locked behind this. Like once you go into Max, you go immediately, and you can choose to go into heat afterward. It's confusing, but it's a cool. I like that mechanic a lot though. Now the last arc 4 bars during blood heat can perform as well as manual off shield 4 bars a meter. Once the character loses, oh yeah, I remember this. So that's interesting too, because I saw that in the Seal trailer. I didn't even notice this until the Seal trailer. I wasn't looking for it. There's a lot of stuff that I just didn't notice. It went off. Most of these mechanics went over my head. It's crazy. 4th bar a meter available once a character loses a round. Uh, like comeback mechanics is cool, but like we don't want a Street Fighter 5 situation where like they get too strong. I doubt it'll be anything like Street Fighter 5. Arc drive using blood heat does not revert the 4th bar to 3 bars. So it's likely that the 4th bar returns to 3 if last arc is used. But yeah. So if you don't use if you don't use last arc, you'll just have 4 bars. Water. Both characters with 4 bars because they both lost 1 round. So that means that if you lose the first round, you're gonna have 4 bars the whole match, the rest of the set. If you don't use last arc, is what I'm getting from this. Since they both lost a round, they both have 4 bars. So yeah, down a round. Yeah, timer stops during supers. 1 jump, 1 air dash. I think I read somewhere today after this gameplay that you might be able to. Let me see. Let me not even say that and just watch it and see if it's there. Before I start just saying stuff. Air dash and air jump are available when in the air, like an ace. Yeah. Air dash canceling JB, like in Sea Moon. I didn't even know. No, I did know that because I do that on Warakia. I was about to say Waracha again. I do that on Warakia with his yeah, with his air dash to air grab. Air throw ender, yeah. Raw air throw. We don't know if they have raw air throw. Unless it's in the Seal trailer, I guess. Win count, okay. It sparks. Blocking. Wow. Invigorating. You can block attacks in Lumina. Now, this is the first time we've seen somebody blocking. That's crazy. Punish ground text. Ground text will act the same way, similarly to AACC. 5C unblockable on his suit. Yeah. super jump, super forward jump. Clash. It seems. Oh, so new mechanics are down here, so that's why the moon gauge hasn't been talked about. Clash. Uh, so every time you clash, you get health back. Oh, that's cool. Backdash, cancel, forward dash, rapid beat. Unclear exactly how rapid beat is performed and how much the combos are shown. This is part of the auto combo. Oh, this is the auto combo. Yeah. I mean, something for the kids, I guess. I don't know. I guess rapid beat cut in. Yeah, I mean, like it's in Eunice. It's in like every game now. I don't really care for or against it. I'm just chilling. It don't matter to me. I'm chilling. Skill bonus. Skill bonus notification seems to indicate when the moon meter is built around using special, supers, or moon skills. Skill bonus seems to indicate when moon meter is built. So you build, let me see, moon gauge seems to fill up for both characters instead of just the attacker. When the attacker hits an EX Edge, Arc Drive, or Last Arc. So it fills EX off of EX Edge. What is EX Edge? Is that just like a EX attack? Moon gauge seems to be replenished off specials and moon skills that have skill bonus property as well as supers. So like, hmm, that's a lot. That's a lot that you get the moon gauge on. Moon skill is a new type of special move that costs a bit of moon gauge in order to perform. It also regains moon gauge meter on hit. So you spend moon gauge meter to get it back if you hit it, like the attack. Existing specials have been repurposed as moon skills. So it's basically just special moves that are locked behind the moon gauge. So it's just certain attacks. Oh man, I guess I missed this video and just like wasn't reading and I was just like Melty Blood gameplay, let's go, and just didn't process what they were saying. So they're essentially just EX attacks, and then you get if you hit the attack, you just get meter back. In some cases. Cool. Skill bonus notification indicates. Oh snap! I'm a fool. Been in here without music the whole time. Nobody wants to hear that. All right, cool. The skill bonus notification seems to indicate when the moon meter is built when using specials, supers, or moon skills. So let me look up here real quick and see if they have like which ones use moon. Yeah. So he has. I was about to call him Roa. He has three three moon skills is what I'm seeing. Moon meter charge. So that's his ABC. So he's charging that. He has a dive kick and a Rekka. H moon. Idle animation changes facial. And that's why Gohaku is the GOAT. She's cute. That's unique. So she has one moon skill so far. Skill bonus attack. Interesting. 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 Alright, so it seemed like Hisui, like, if unless they were mistaken, she only really has one moon skill. And then Kuma, he has 2, and I think that it said that Kohaku only had 1. At least that's what I was looking at when I was skimming. So powerful specials can be unleashed by consuming the moon icons that appear next to the life gauge. They deal greater damage than regular specials. So there's 2 versions, I guess, is what I'm getting from that. Yeah, because she has the bento box, and that's like still a normal special. So right? No, she doesn't. I guess that's locked behind T2X skill bonus. Oh, Kohaku doesn't even have a moon on here. Let me go on Seal because she has a lot. The version that is a version of this that is now moon skill that costs moon meter. Mm, a variant of it. But like right here, oh, it's this front. So I don't know. She has 3 moon skill. I'm still kind of confused on this, but I guess I'll see on in the gameplay whether or not moon skill is a thing. To be honest, I don't know what I just said. I'm very tired. During moon drive, moon skills can appear to have a clash hitbox during the start of attacks and can appear to be able to cancel one moon skill into another. I saw that because that was in Arcua's gameplay trailer. She canceled like 2 of them into each other. It's unknown if moon skills can be canceled into each other without use of the moon drive. Moon skill input is still unknown. Some moon skills allow jump cancel. Moon gauge attack. There's a specific type of attack that can be canceled from special moves or performed in neutral. They cost 30 to 50% of the moon gauge and can jump cancel on Clash. Moon drive. Moon drive is a new mechanic in Type Lumina that provides various passive buffs for the duration. Half moon or full moon gauge. Like 50 and 100%. Confirmed moon drive can be cancelled into from specials and appears to be very plus on block. This opens up offense where the attacker can start a block string, go into moon drive, and continue pressure for the extra movement options or meter region. Going over moon drive. Oh, based on I thought someone else made one. Yeah, find out this made. Moon drives provide passive meter region. So meter is the one at the bottom, right? So this is meter and this is moon gauge. Meter, moon gauge. Passive meter region for the duration of the moon drive. It is not related to the 4th bar, as some might have suspected. Moon drive gives an extra jump and air dash. I didn't. Huh. Yeah, I completely missed that. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Moon drive seems to be able to clash or armor through attacks on startup. Moon drive does not appear to cost moon gauge while in moon drive. However, the chunks of the moon gauge itself will be spent if a moon skill clashes with an attack. Read that again. Moon skills do not appear to cost moon gauge while in moon drive. However, chunks of the moon gauge will be spent if a moon skill clashes with an attack. Dude, I can barely process what I'm reading right now. I'm like, okay, moon skill does not appear. Moon skills do not appear to cost moon gauge while in moon drive. Okay, so you get into moon drive and moon skills are just like you can go ham. However, chunks of moon gauge will be spent if the moon skill clashes with an attack. So if you clash, they have a big emphasis on clash attacks in this game. I don't know if it's like that for any other game. This game has a big emphasis on clash attacks. Like it's in every single trailer. It's crazy. Moon skills seem to be cancelable into each other during moon drive. So that was what they were talking about earlier. So that's confirmed. Moon drive activation input is still unknown. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know more about moon drive 'cause I had no idea what that was. So essentially, moon drive just lets you use EX attacks, and that's what that whole mechanic is for. May exist but unconfirmed. Held shield may be returning into Lumina and doesn't appear to cost anything to hold it. Yeah, counter hits. Really? They weren't. It says yeah, there were fatal counters, but not counter hits. You see Arc's 2-2B looking moon skill counter attack fall out of the notification that said fatal counter. It doesn't confirm Basono was able to detect. This may be updated air counter where Balsa head moves force the same amount of stun. Hmm. No chip damage. I don't know how I feel about games removing chip damage. Some games it's like, all right, like I'm just dead here because I don't know how to feel. Like with games with specifically third strike games with parries and stuff like that, it's cool. Like if chip damage is a thing, but I don't know, kind of indifferent to it. I don't know, cause Street Fighter Five. I feel like with Street Fighter Five specifically, the few games I played with Street Fighter Five, um, getting chipped out or not being able to chip anyone out just has crazy comeback potential, which is something that's a trend in a lot of new fighting games. Where they don't want they want people to be able to come back and not just die in the corner. So I don't know. I'm kind of cool on or specifically guilty gear. Like if you don't, you can FD to negate chip damage, so you can use resources to negate it. I feel like I'd be fine either way with this game. I'd be cool with that. Because this game does have resources that where you can like negate chip damage like that. Reverse beat penalty. Moon Styles. I was kind of sad about Moon Styles not coming back, but I guess they could put it into a new version because they kind of integrated every single style into each character in this game. Like Kohaku has aspects of F Kohaku and C Kohaku. So I mean, I don't know the way they what's the word for that? I wanted to say homogenized, but I don't think that's the word. It might be. I'm gonna be confident and say homogenized. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But the way that they like kind of put together every single moon into each of these new characters makes me think that it'd be hard for them to go back to having moon. Another arc drive, super powerful supers. I mean that's cool. Another arc drive. I rarely saw them or see them when I play. I keep talking in past tense like I've been playing this game. Yeah, Shield. Yeah, that's another thing. I like EX Shield as a concept. It's basically just instant blocking from Guilty Gear. It feels good to pull off an accent core actress again. So I don't know. Maximus not on. Reduce, that's another thing too. You can't mash. Uh I feel like that mechanic was cool. It made blocking like kind of or getting comboed kind of engaging and like you had control over getting comboed. That's a very unique mechanic to Melty Blood. So I don't know how I feel about that, but it is kind of counterintuitive. And if you mash too hard, you can accidentally tech back into the combo again. So I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I like it, and I'm kind of like, it's cool if they just get rid of it. The guard bar and guard break. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, there is no guard gauge anymore. Hmm. Max mode. Yeah, critical hits. I didn't realize that there were critical hits in. I guess yeah. I remember seeing critical, but I didn't process that it was like a critical hit mechanic. Combo damage display. Neutral frame. What is neutral frame? I don't know what that is. Yeah, a bunch of crazy mechanics, so we don't know if there's a bunch of super jumps or whatever. Bunker, so like that's the shield counter. Dodge might not be in the game either. I forget that dodge is in the game. An accent. Actress again. AA first. 3 round set. So this is it now. They can change this because I was worried about this. That's something unique to Melty that I really like is being able to move at the start of the round. It's very cool. That's the first thing I noticed when I played the game. Air throw teching. Oh, after air throw. Yeah, those two are also pretty unique too. Wake up, post on throw protection. Yeah. Super jump throws. Change mechanics. Meter has been changed from displaying 300 to simply 1 to 3 bars. Yeah. Hard drive requirement. Alright, cool.